Check, check, check. Radio check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that. All right, guys. Real impromptu stream today. Okay, let me talk a little bit about what's going on today, and then I'll acknowledge some of you in the chat, and then we'll get the show on the road here. All right, so I woke up this morning and I was planning to do a members only stream. It's been a minute since I've done one of those, so I thought, you know what, early afternoon today I was going to do something just for the channel members, you know, and we'll try to get some more members, you know, to subscribe to the channel. Anyway, I started updating. I always do daily updates, especially with GSX Pro, as you know, before I do any stream, whether it be early in the morning or later in the afternoon. So I go about, you know, my daily procedures of just always looking for updates. And I was planning on flying the FSLabs again for later on today, and you know, it prompted me to do an update. So I did the update, and then I saw a like another aircraft variant in the in their I can't remember what it's called, in their control panel, A321 Neo. So I thought, okay, well, this is a freebie. It was not a freebie. I went on FSLabs website. I paid. Thank you so much, Pilot 86. Welcome on board. Thank you for that. Yeah, so the A321 Neo came out. I don't know when it came out. I might be one of the first. I don't know. But because I own the other variants, I got a small discount. It still was pricey. It was almost $100 Canadian that I put out, you know, from some of the donations that I get. You know, I purchased it. I downloaded the liveries, and now it's the first look. So that's what's happening for today, guys. First look, we're going to look at it together. This was the flight that I was planning to do on the members only stream, but we'll do it like this. And if everything looks good, then we will, you know, we'll continue and do other streams as well later on today. So that is the plan, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in short notice. I hope we can attract some more people. I'll try to come back on later on today. If the airplane works good and everything, we might continue with it. And then we'll save the members only stream for another time, but in the not too distant future. So that's the plan. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and say hello to some of you in the chat here, and you know, we'll get the flight underway here. Adam, welcome on board. Adam, thank you so much for tuning in. Hi, Skymaster. Why are you doing a stream so early UK time? It's only 3:40 p.m. Yeah, Trippin' DJ. Or sorry, this is Trippin' DJ Plays has just subscribed. Welcome on board. Welcome. Yeah, so Adam, that's why we're doing the early stream. Kyrie, it's 8:46 a.m. for you. I know for some of you it's an early morning stream. For some of you later on in the afternoon. It is quite early for me today too. I had a day off work, so I thought, you know what, I might as well you know, do it now, right? I've got the time. ZZZ in the house. Good morning to you, ZZZ. Welcome on board. Chippin' DJ Plays. Yo, Sky, what's going on? Hi, Skymaster. Why are you doing a stream so early? Adam, I just explained myself twice, my friend. We're going to test out this new aircraft. It just came out, and we're going to have a look at it together. Yeah, we will be doing some other streams. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, smashing that thumbs up button, and hitting that bell to be notified of future streams. I do stream regularly, guys. You can go out and check out my channel, Skymaster1 Official, and, you know, you can have a look. So without further ado, guys, we're going to jump aboard this air. Actually, you know what? We're going to go take a look at it from the outside. We'll jump aboard. I am on Vatsim, and we'll do the flight. We are doing a real world flight, guys. This is operated by American Airlines with service from Miami to Cancun, Mexico today. If you want particulars for this flight or any other flight that leaves out of Miami, there's two really good third-party apps Flight Radar 24 and Flight Aware. Those are the ones that I use. All you got to do is just plug in your specifics for it, or just the airport ICAO code, and then it'll give you all the timetables for that. So real world flight operated by American Airlines today. They do use different aircraft for this route. We are going to be using the A321 Neo version from FSLabs. Flight time today, 1 hour and 24 minutes. Gate to gate or block time, 1 hour and 52 minutes. We will be covering a distance of 547 nautical miles today at a cruise altitude of 34,000 feet. We welcome you all aboard. Today's flight. So let's get it started. Look at this, 29 people in the chat. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's get as many likes in today's stream and, as many subs as we can. So we're going to go ahead and jump aboard the aircraft here. I've already got the panel views all set up. And let's go get it started. You guys can listen to the sounds. Actually, let me put the sounds up. And we'll have a look together. So my maiden voyage, guys, my first time flying this aircraft. So we're going to be listening to it together. All right, so first things first, overhead panel. Let's go ahead and get the battery switches on. Bat 1, Bat 2 on. Go ahead and turn on the external power. There it is. Sounds a little different. And I am using the WinWing McDo here, guys. It does work. So if you see my head, tilted to the side here, I'm actually programming the flight management computer, but I'll have it set up for you guys to see the virtual one. Merc in the house. Good day, Sky. Holy crap, 28 spectators is crazy. Let's keep it going, guys. I'm pumped early in the morning here. All right, and we're gonna go up and get our ideas in alignment here. 1, 2, 3 in a line. We'll get the ground control on. Cruise supply oxygen. We'll do the left, center, right fuel pumps. We'll get the beacon on. We'll get the strobe on auto here. And we're going to go ahead and start that APU. So APU master switch on. We'll wait a few seconds. 3, 2, 1. We'll go ahead and get that started. We'll turn on the seatbelt sign here. No smoking sign. And we'll arm the emergency exit. Now, the only reason why I'm doing it like this, guys, is even though we've got the external power, I do it because I'm not following a checklist, and when I get off the gate, sometimes I forget to put the APU on, and once it starts pushing, it disconnects me from the GPU, and then it's just all messed up. So Pilot 86 in the house. Hope this is really nice. Yeah, I'm surprised. I do like FSLabs. I know there was a little bit of controversy way in the past, but I do like their product. I've owned it for P3D. Absolutely loved it in there, and now that it's available in Microsoft, I like it too. So we're gonna have a look at it together. Really excited about the new engine variant. Aviation Lover 2111, welcome on board. When able, can you see the Pratt & Whitney's has dual cooling TOLIS? Yes, we'll have a look. And guys, I am watching on the vertical stream, so if I'm not paying attention to that right now, I am actually, hold on, I'm just gonna pull up the chat and I'll say hello to you guys in there as well. Roger's Flight in the house, welcome on board. Neil, welcome on board. Kevin, welcome also. It has a passenger cabin. Actually, I haven't seen. I'm gonna take a look. Neil, can the pilots be from Oman and Saudi Arabia? Absolutely, yes. Kevin Arubu says old man. Yes, I don't know who you're referring to. I'm not that old, but I might be older than you. So anyway, let's go now over to the FMC, or sorry, the electronic flight bag. Let me see if it's integrated. Yeah, so here's our flight route for today. The particulars, I will be referring to it shortly, but we're gonna go ahead now to the flight management computer here, or the MACDU as I call it, the MCDU, or I pronounce it MACDU, MAKDEW, but we're gonna have a look at it together. 31 people in the chat. I hope I don't lose my voice. So I've got it on here for you guys to see the virtual McDo, but I do have the McDo from WinWing here right beside me on my desk, and I'll be using that to program it. So first things first, we're going to go to the Atsu page. So a little different than the good old Phoenix. AOC menu. Yeah, it was a little different from the Phoenix aircraft, but it's a little more in depth, but it works the same, right? So we're going to go to the init page here, and we're going to do the init data request or data. So you can automatically see it's already populated our flight number for today, AAL. That is the ICAO code for American. And we will be operating flight number 1114. Departure is Miami. The ICAO code is KMIA. And destination is MMUN, which is Cancun. All right, initialization received. That's good. We'll go now over to the init page. As you can see, it's already populated. We'll go to the IRS. Make sure that that's in alignment. And that all looks good. We can go ahead and even click on the init request again. And that's that. So we'll go back now over to the menu. It's a little different here, guys. You know, you've got to get it all set up through the McDo, as in the Phoenix. It's got a little more electronic flight bag integration. So we're going to go to the options page now. Very important, guys, is to get the fuel. As you can see, we've only got 2,310 kilograms. We're going to need a lot more than that. So I'm going to just quickly refer to the SimBrief. I use SimBrief to get all my data here. SimBrief is calling for 6,588 kilograms. So we're going to round that up a little. We'll go 6,600 on the fuel, and that should take care of that. And we can go ahead and return. We'll go over to the payload now. As you can see, our zero fuel weight is only 48.8. I'm going to get the numbers off of that, and we're going to see if we can top it up with passengers, of course. I'm going to take some passengers over to Cancun for probably a vacation. So estimated zero fuel weight is 68.2. So that's the number that I'm aiming for. So I'm just going to start loading up the aircraft here. So 46 passengers in A, 71. Actually, you know what? Let's do 60 in first, or in the front of the aircraft, 60 in the back. Oops. Payload. 6 back here. As you can see, look at that, guys. 62.1. Did I do it right? Oh no, it's actually 68 point. So let's do let's see if we can get some more weight in here. 71, 79 here. Now it's a little bit too heavy, so let's do, you know what, guys, 69 and 69. No, that's only so little now. 70. We'll do 65. 65, this might do it. I wonder why it shifted like that. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Even if it's a little less, we'll keep it at that. You know what? We'll just keep it like this. We'll add a little bit of cargo here now. And let's see if we... Stand by here, guys. 65.7, I'm happy with that. So we're going to go back now over to the init page. I want to get those numbers in. We're not going to use the GSX Pro to load the aircraft. We're just going to do everything through the McDo here. So there's our zero fuel weights, very important, and our block fuel was 6.6.
Miami traffic,
let's get
Speedbird 206
that in there.
is taking off runway 08 right.
That looks good. Turn this one on here. Perfect. All right, now we'll go over to the menu here, and we'll start programming it. So we're just going to take the information off the flight plan here. That was generated by SimBrief Pro here. So as per SimBrief, you can see it here, 08 right for departure, and we're going to be expecting 12 right in Cancun later on. So we'll come back over to the make do, and we'll start programming in that. Departure, 08 right. Okay, it'll be a little bit of a taxi, but that's fine. 08 right via the Glades 4 departure. And then it's the lulls transition. We can go ahead and insert that. As you can see, it's already populating it with the data here, all the numbers. And then we'll come back down now for the arrival into Cancun later on this morning. We are going to be expecting the ILS 12. We'll just take the first one here via the Nosat 1B, which is right here. And we can go ahead and insert that. Perfect. We're almost ready to go here, guys. As you can see, it's closely matches with the distance briefing that we did in the beginning here. 544. All right, back now over to the electronic flight bag, and we'll start looking for some of those performance numbers. We'll get that tuned in, and then we'll be on our... Let me refer back to the chat here. Vehicles and other stuff is in here as well. Welcome on board. Welcome. Gagas in the house. Welcome. Dancing. Thanks myself. I take the Phoenix 21. Yeah, everybody's got their own opinion. V1 rotate is here. Your stream is showing split screen. Might need to reconfigure your OPS. No, I've got it on two screens. I've got it on horizontal and vertical format here, guys. You can check me out on either or. Hunter McLeod in here. Guys, I do apologize. Once we get airborne here and the autopilot turned on, I will be totally into the chat here. Hunter, welcome on board. Yeah, I looked for the Pratt & Whitney's. The liveries, they're not out yet. All right, so 8 right for departure here. A lot of runways here in Miami. Let's do 8 right. There's 2 8 rights here. Interesting. All right, that's probably different distances. What the heck? What are all these? Anyway, I'll just take... we're going to go ahead and calculate. Just get some V speeds here. Oh, flex. Actually, you know what? Let's do toga. Let's hear the toga on these engines. Let's recalculate that. Configuration. Actually, we're going to have to do it again. So air conditioning we'll leave on. Anti-ice off. Oops. Anti-ice off. One more calculation. Ed E in the house. Ed E, welcome aboard. Let's get those likes coming, guys. Get those likes and subs. Let's try to get 100 subs on today's video. Wouldn't that be amazing? All right, so we've got some V speeds here. V1 between 130 and 139. VR rotation speed 139. It seems quite low, but I guess these are powerful engines. V2 146. So that all looks good. We'll come down now over to the perf page here. And we'll do the uplink takeoff data. There it is. We'll confirm our transition altitude. It's flight level 180 or 18,000 for the transition here in North America. Our flap setting will be 1/up 1.2 on the flaps. Perfect. It looks like it's all loaded here. I am on Vatsim. Let's see, I did get an auto ATC, so it has given me a squawk code 3772 on the squawk. We'll get that in. 3722. We'll get that turned on. TARA. We'll make sure that we're squawking in mode C. We are. And let's see the CTAF for Miami. Dot CTAF dot CTAF 18.3. 3. Perfect. All right. Oh, you know what? Let's take a look at our weather briefing here. And get the altimeter setting, and then we'll be on our way. Oh, that sucks. Oh, wait a second. There is a tab here. Yes. Perfect. All right. So, weather in Miami, 120 at 8 knots, 10 statute miles visibility, scattered at 2,600, scattered at 8,000, scattered at 25,000. Temperature is 30, a balmy 30 degrees already, dew point 23, altimeter 3014. That's the number that I'm looking for. We're going to get that dialed in here. 3014. Hopefully I've got it synced to both. Yes, that looks good. We can do it with the standby here as well. 3014. That looks good. I'm going to quickly look at the departure here, the SID. See if there's any altitude restrictions. There are 5,000 feet. So we'll bug up the MCP to 5,000. And that's it. I think we're ready to go, guys. Okay, the gate is already disconnected. We will make sure that our APU bleed is on. I will come back now over to the EFB here, connections, and that starts closing it all up. So GPU, bye-bye, chocks, bye-bye. We'll go over to the services, and let's prepare for push and start. I'm going to use Steam remote play to load a closer airport and fly along. Yeah, do it. Do it up. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Whitson J. Williams in the house. Welcome on board. 18.3 EFB looks nice. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, if you want to join. The aircraft does look good. Scenery, this is Latin VFR. I think it's Latin VFR. I got Latin VFR. I got it on Contrails. Come down, take a look at these big engines. I'm kind of in the building here, but Frank Gall in the house.
Locking gear.
Welcome on board, guys. Welcome to the stream. I'm on Vatsim flying, says Whitson. Nice. Once we get airborne, I'll take a look at the Vatsim radar map. You're doing Fort Lauderdale? Nice. A321 Neo. I can't wait for Phoenix to release their version. I know they're working on one. Anyway, guys, I have the Winwing McDo now. You know, I've got the Thrustmaster side stick here, which I absolutely love. I'm so tempted now to just get the whole autopilot panel and, you know, try to get the whole setup. Are they on? Why are they spinning so fast? I'm not sure why they're spinning fast. Might be the wind. All right, so our pushback is going to be nose to the right. Oh, look at this. Nose to the left, nose to the left. Facing east. Let's do that. All right, release parking brake. Parking brake release. Commence push, all engines start at will. I don't know why I don't have the audio for that, but anyway, let's go ahead and do it. Make sure that the APU bleed is on. We'll come now over to the center pedestal. We'll make sure that the engine instruments are showing here on the display. They are very easy to start this. It's all automatic. Put the starter knob in the start switch and just introduce the fuel. We will be monitoring the N2. As you can see, it's slightly different than the Phoenix. The automation's a little different. I think this airplane's a little more in-depth. Hunter, it's okay. No problem, my friend. Guys, I am on Microsoft 2024. It is available on 2020 as well, so. Very nice. All default sounds. I wouldn't be standing here if I was her. It's sucked into the engine. All right, so good start on engine number 2. We're going to go ahead and do the same with number 1. Introduce the fuel, monitor the N2. There it is. Cabin door is open. Really?
As shown, it must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails,
I don't see any door on.
will drop.
Okay, back in the aircraft here.
When outside, inflate by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into the tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. We also
right forward cabin door open.
Your tray table must now be stowed, armrest down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened. We wish you a pleasant flight.
What the heck? Sorry about that, guys. Go ahead and lock this. All right, good start on engine number 1 here, guys. Left is clear, right is clear. The messages are showing up here. Once they give us the salute, we'll configure the aircraft for the departure, and we'll start our taxi. All right, there's the wave, and wave back. Perfect. Yeah, have a good trip. Okay, so let's get rid of the master switch here. APU bleed can come off, and we'll come down here. Auto brake set to max, and we'll get the flaps in the number 1 position here, and the flap setting will be 1/up 1.2 on the trim. Let's get that tuned in here. 1.2 is set. Perfect. And let's go ahead and arm our spoilers. Go ahead and shut that. Perfect. We'll do a takeoff config test here. That door is open. All right, let me see if I can shut that. Slide. I don't even see it. Everything looks closed. Just close that up again. Wow, 46 people in here. That's amazing, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate you guys being in here. All right, what are these messages? I wonder if I can just fix everything in through. Oh, see, okay, so it's got a faulty sensor here. So yeah, look at all the levels of detail in here. So that's why we've got that annunciator showing. Is there anything else? Performance. I'll try to fix it. I should have fixed it before we started. Anyhow. All right, so let's get the predictive wind shear on. It is on auto. And I think we're ready to go. Parking brake off. And let's go. We'll give it a little bit of power here. Ooh, listen to those engines. Miami traffic, American 1114 taxiing the runway 8 right via November 10 Mike holding short. 8 right Miami traffic. All right, clear left, clear right. $45 people in the chat. Excellent, guys. I do apologize if I am not responding to the chat just yet. I just want to get airborne and get the autopilot turned on, and then I'll be totally into the chat here. Oh, it sounds sweet. I don't know how you guys hear the sounds, but for me in my headphones right now, it sounds really, really nice. Coming to Cancun from Jamaica, MKJP. I think that might be from Jamaica. In the iFly, Roger. Let's have a look on the outside here. Woo. Leonard Bain, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. Thank you so much for subscribing. Flight attendants, please be seated for takeoff. Thank you. She's nice. She feels nice. Heavy on the rudders too. I wish I had a tiller. So first takeoff, guys. I'm doing it here live on the stream. Here. Oh, that was an abrupt stop. All right, another sub. Thank you so much, guys. I do appreciate y'all. All right, because I'm on Vatsim here, I'm gonna just quickly look and make sure that nobody's coming in on final. I'm gonna take the runway. Negative, we're good. And we have pinged the flight attendants. Miami traffic American 1114 lining up 08 right, Miami. All right, clear left, clear right. Always maintain situational awareness, guys. Very, very important. Especially if you're really flying. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get the lights on. Get it all turned on. Ooh, a little bit sensitive when you fully deflect. 08 right, visually confirmed. Be nice if we had the RAS on runway. On runway. 08 right. Let me line up here. So if there's a little, if you're putting a little bit of input into the rudders to control the ground steering, it's nice. It feels heavy. After a certain point, the deflection and then it becomes sensitive. So it might be something that I'll have to adjust in the sensitivity settings. But anyway, we're gonna stop here. We'll make sure that we're all lined up. Our wheels are all lined up. They are. The runway is mine now. We'll jump aboard now. If you guys are ready, I'm ready. Look at this, 57 people in here. Holy smokes. Let's get that virtual seatbelt on. If you guys are ready, I'm ready. We're gonna force a toga on this bad boy and we're gonna get out of here. We'll make sure that we disconnect the tiller. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. So throttle up to 50%. We'll hit that chrono. Make sure that the engines spool up together nicely in sync. That looks good. And let's go here, guys. Toga. Takeoff thrust is set, man. Toga SRS. A runway heading auto thrust blue. Airspeed's alive. 100 knots checked.
V1.
V1. Rotate. V2, positive rate, gear coming up. We are out of here. You know, I hope that message doesn't create a pressurization problem for me. All right, set climb thrust. Climb thrust is set. Speed check good. Flaps coming up. Pitch the nose forward. We're going to aim for 250 knots. Miami 7 American 1114, climbing through 3,300 westbound. Last call, Miami traffic. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get the autopilot turned on here. I'm gonna bug it up to our final cruise altitude. And here we go, guys. Got a little bit of bug splatters here. I love it. A little bit of realism. What is this, max flight level? 100? What the heck is that? Okay, all the way up to 10,000 feet. There's Miami. Very, very nice. Sounds very nice. Considering I was in one of these airplanes in real life like 4 days ago, Air Transat A321 Neo. And it did sound like this, actually. Okay, here's 10,000 feet, guys. That speed restriction now is removed. We can do our after takeoff checks. Get our landing lights off, runway lights here. The taxi light can come off. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the seatbelt sign here. We'll continue with our checks. We'll make sure that the auto brake now is off. The gear lever is up and off. Make sure that the flaps are up, and we can go ahead now and disarm our spoilers. After takeoff checklist is complete. Now I'm curious if I can walk back into the cabin. Someone in the chat earlier said that I might be able to, so I'm gonna get some wing views set up in that. Mikal, welcome on board. Rene, welcome. Sorry guys if I haven't seen you over on the other chat there from the vertical stream. Guys, you can come out and check it out on the horizontal format or on the vertical, whichever you prefer. If you're on your mobile device, maybe the vertical stream might work out a little better for you. Do appreciate you guys all tuning in, watching the maiden voyage on the FSLabs A321 Neo with service today from Miami to Cancun, Mexico. Flight time 1 hour and 24 minutes. Gate to gate or block time 1 hour and 52 minutes. Our cruise altitude for today will be flight level 340. All right, she's handling nicely. Guys, don't forget to smash up that thumbs up button. We're only at 15 likes. Let's try to get 30 likes for today's stream. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I am streaming regularly Microsoft 2020, 2024, and X-Plane 12 as well. Justin Ace, good morning, everyone. Can you pull circuit breakers in it? You probably can. Once we get up to our cruise altitude, you know, we'll see if we can do a cabin tour, and yeah, we'll see if there's any Easter eggs in here. All right, 11:29 on the subs. Let's keep it going, guys. Do appreciate it. It's nice. We are on Vatsim. We do have, you know, TCAS available here, and it's picking up another aircraft in the area. Very, very nice. So long, Miami. Very nice. Microsoft 2024 is coming along nice. Very nice on the sounds. Even the movements, even when I pitched up to rotate, it felt heavy. Felt really, really nice. And that's without me changing any of the sensitivities. So it's all stock. All right, here we're flashing. We're in the standard pressure region now. We can go ahead and toggle this switch and cross check. And we can do the same with our standby instrument here. We can make sure that we're all in the standard pressure. Excellent, guys. 11:30 on the subs. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you guys. 19 likes. Let's go for at least 30 likes in today's video. I'm tempted to leave the flight deck right now and see if I can do a cabin tour. But we'll wait until we get up to our cruise altitude. Guys, if you want to fly along on Vatsim, maybe pick up from another place, we'll get a little conga line going. If not, you know, might be doing another stream later on today. You guys can join me in on that. All right, been airborne now for 8 minutes. Climbing through 20,000 feet now. We can come down to the primary flight display here. We'll take a look. We're on our assigned targeted speed for the climb, Mach 0.643 in the climb. We're climbing through a flight level 206 now. We've got flight level 340 dialed in for our final cruise altitude. We take a look at our vertical speed tape here. Performance is quite nice here at 20,000 feet. We're climbing nicely at 1,700 feet per minute. If you could take a look at the top here, we've got the modes already selected from our autopilot. We're in climb mode. We're on nav, and we've got climb thrust is set. That all looks good. If we look over now over to our navigational display, ground speed in the climb 421 knots. We've got the winds coming from the back here as depicted by the arrow. So it's a quarterly tailwind. It's coming from the left side of the panel here, or depicted at least, and coming out that way. 105 at 14 knots. Not too bad. We are down south now. Winds are typically lighter down in this area, but you know, the 14 knot tailwind or quarterly tailwind is better than a headwind. So I'll take it. I'll take it. True airspeed is 418 knots. If we take a look, we're on our track line here. Our next point is a rut lug. I think I pronounced it right. If we look over, it is highlighted in white. So we're on course. Everything's looking good. Very, very nice. William says, I might be back. I'm going to set up my approach. Carrie Blackwell in the house. Welcome on board. Hello to you. Mikael says thank you. Yeah, we'll check around inside the flight deck once we get up to cruise. Excellent, everybody. Let's jump outside, have a look on the outside here. Look at these engines. Very, very nice. First flight, A321 Neo from FSLabs in the American livery. And if you look now through the, let's see, not right through the exhaust, but you can see right through the engine. I love that. Love that detail. And we come out to the front here. It's kind of like the Phoenix. Very nice, nonetheless. Good morning, everyone, says Justin Ace. Welcome on board. quick hop over to Cancun, Mexico. Well, it looks like there's a little bit of stutters now. That might be an internet issue. No, it's actually pretty good. So I wonder if I can... Oh, I've got it locked. So let's see if we can... Oh, I think you can now. Yay! I can set up the wing views. All right, let's have a look at the forward cabin. Okay, I gotta be brutally honest now. This does not look good. Does not look good. Nobody can beat iFly and Phoenix for the interior. But, I mean, you know, at least we can get into the cabin, so... hopefully they'll improve that with future updates. I'm gonna come now over to the wings here and see if I can... Uh-oh. It's getting stuck. Guys, it's so hard to control it with the keyboard here. I think this is as far as I can go. Damn it. Alright, FSLabs, if you're watching. No, it's getting stuck. I hope I didn't freeze the simulator. Let's see if I can take a look. I can see the wing here. I wonder why it won't let me... Nope. It doesn't. It just doesn't want to go forward. All right. I gotta play around with that after. There's got to be a way where I can get all the way in the back there. Take a look at the flight deck here. This looks nice. Gonna hang out here for a little bit. Oh, I've got something's happening here. What is this message here? If ABN cabin vertical speed maximum flight level? What the heck does that mean? When in doubt, just clear the message. Alright, let's go ahead and close that up. Lock it. 28. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know, it's like I'm hitting like a invisible like barrier. It won't allow me to go all the way to the back. Now I am using the keyboard. I don't know if that makes any difference. I just can't. I want to get back further into the aircraft and set up some wing views. Other than that, the airplane so far is quite nice. Handles nice, it sounds nice. It's got a lot of depth in it. It's all right. Now, mind you guys, I am a fan. I really like this airplane in P3D, and I had already owned the Phoenix for the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 when it first came out. Excellent product, and when this was made available for Microsoft as well, I thought I would just pay homage to it. I bought it, and I was pleasantly surprised. I do like it. I do. If you're an Airbus fan, then this is definitely worth the pickup. Definitely. Especially if you are planning to fly one in the future. I think it's got a little more depth. All right, you can hear the engines spooling back a little here for the cruise portion of the flight. Beautiful. and the beautiful turquoise waters below. I actually went on a vacation many years ago, and my wife and I did a boat tour, and there was a lady on the boat who was commenting on the different colors of the water, and she said she wished she could bottle up the various colors of water and take it home. I looked at her and I thought, oh, so cute. Who's gonna tell her? Anyway, they spent all the budget on the realism and forgot the cabin. Yeah, right. Yeah, the cabin is I don't know. I'm not gonna, I thought I wasn't gonna say it, but I'll say it anyway. I think the PMDG 737 cabin's a little better than this. I just want to see if I can get back all the way to the back of the aircraft. I'm gonna have to try to give it another go soon. All right, I'm gonna have a look at the Vatsim radar map. There's nothing out here. Early morning here in the Eastern daylight time here. Actually, no, it's late morning. It's almost lunchtime. And we'll have a look. Look at the beautiful scenery. Guys, we're only at 23 likes, but there's 51 of you in here. I think we topped up at 60 before, but if we can get everybody to subscribe, if they haven't already, and smashing that thumbs up button, I really do appreciate it. Adam says, hi Skymeister, are you doing a stream at 11 p.m. tonight UK time, or is this the only stream you're doing? Dude, no, I might be doing another one later on today. My regular time. If everything goes well with this aircraft, then we'll see it again. Do another flight. So I'm just monitoring and making sure that there's no stutters. It's nice. It's going pretty good. Let's jump over to the first officer side here. We'll get a perspective of what the first officer sees. Let's gonna have a look. We'll hang out here, and I do love they're bug splatters, dirt splatters, but they're the little bug marks. I love it. It's really good. I think there's a way that you can shut that off. I don't know how much frames, like how much performance it takes to display those, but still pretty good. 46 people in the chat. Yeah, at one point I think we were up to like 60 actually. I wasn't even, because it keeps changing. But it'd be nice even if we can get up to, like, if we can get like another 70 subs, get up to 1,200 subs today. Holy smokes. And really make my Thursday. Ooh, I got a company message. Like messages. So we'll come back over now to the McAdoo here, and I'm gonna see if I can find that message with the good old WinWing here. So we're gonna hit the menu button. We're gonna go to the ATSU page, AOC menu, and we're gonna click receive the messages here, and we've got 2 of them. So we're gonna click message number 1. Okay, take a look at that. You guys can read that. Oh, look at this. He's even giving me the print option. I'm not going to print it though. And then we've got a second message here. Cool. See, that's what I'm talking about, guys. It's got a lot of depth in it. Perfect. Excellent, guys. $20 people watching in the vertical stream too. Very, very good. And 11 likes in there. Guys, if you want, go ahead and check out the vertical stream as well. Have a look. All right, you know what? I'm really tempted to to get to the back of the aircraft here. So let's see if we can have another go at this. What if I just try to run through it? I think you've got to be lined up. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can go all the way to the back. Nope, hit a block right there. I don't know why. Then if I'm off a little bit here and then I hit another one, and it gets stuck. What if I go? I can't even go. Come on, keep going, keep going. Oh, maybe this is the thing, just to get... Oh, let's see if we can take a peek out here. Oh, here we go. We got a wing view. I'm gonna see if I can set this. Woohoo! Okay, we're gonna stay here for a little bit. We'll enjoy the wing view here. Try to go through the seats. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. It seems to work. I wanna get to the back of the aircraft. And the sounds are a little different in here too, like that. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I think this might. Sounds are different again. We're gonna go all the way to the back. Yeah, this, guys, it needs work. FSLabs, if you're watching, I do like your product, but yeah, this needs a little work. More than a little work. But heck, at least we can get into the cabin. See you now. Get another wing view here. Emergency exit. How about this one? I'm gonna have to program it so where I can get the wing views from outside. Adam, yeah, no problem. Yeah, we'll do another one. Catch me on the second one too. All right, just listen to the sounds here as you're going through the cabin. Yeah, there's a big delay. Yeah, that's the thing about YouTube, guys. There's a delay. All right, back in the captain chair here now. Perfect. All right, been airborne now for 25 minutes. It is a 1 hour and 24-minute flight, so we've got 59 minutes to go. Or make our way down into Cancun. If we take a look at the navigational display, 240 nautical miles will be the top of descent. Once we get a little closer, we'll program the MechDo for the approach and the arrival. We'll brief our weather and make our appropriate radio calls, and we'll try to make our way down. Skymaster, have you had a coffee today? Yeah, I only had one. I'm actually thinking about having another one right now, so I'm gonna go do that. Guys, stand by. Give me like 4 minutes. I'll be back. I'm just gonna brew another coffee. I shall return. Check. I'm back. Adam says, where's JSD? I think he's at work. All right, guys. Thank you for that. I just went and brewed a cup of coffee. Hold on, I've got a message here I gotta respond to. So what do you guys think of the Neo variant? Oh, see, you know what? Okay, I set that wing. Okay. I got one winning view set. All right, I guess I never set the other one. All right, let's have a look at our display here. Our Mac do 334 nautical miles remaining. Getting closer, guys. So someone wanted to know if the switches can get pulled. Yes, I'm not going to pull any switches, any fuses, but if you can hover over them and it changes to like a little hand, then yeah, you can pull them. And it looks like you can pull all of them. In terms of any other Easter eggs, I'm not sure. We can have a look. Escape rope behind cover, that looks pretty good. Be pretty cool if we could open that up. Just get down. I wonder if the printer works. I don't see anything else. It's got a new look to it. Whereas the Phoenix, it's a little more... Ooh, what happened to my... Ooh, what happened now? Oh, it looks like it's stuck. What the heck? Now we might have a problem here, guys. Let's see. No. Why did it get stuck now? Okay, interesting. Stream later, 11 p.m. UK time. Yeah, I'll do another one later on tonight. Let's try to get 1,200 subs today. Like total. Can you imagine if we can get it in one day? Oh, I got another sub. Look at this. 2 sausage dogs and a basset hound. Welcome on board. Welcome. I love the name. Oh, brother. Let's go outside and have a look at the Neo engines here. It says A321 Neo. The branding is right there. Well, you look at that, guys. I might do a European flight later on today. Maybe we'll do an EasyJet up. Or tap Portugal. Maybe we could do Gatwick to Porto. All right. Oh, 1134. Let's keep those subs going, guys. Let's try to get 1,200 on the sub count today. Holy smokes. Take a look at the navigational display here. A little over 160 nautical miles will be the top of descent. Our way over to sunny Cancun for some sun and fun for our virtual passengers. Actually, you guys are all my virtual passengers. Skymaster, will you put the later stream on schedule so I can put it in the notification for me? Yes, I will. I definitely will. And like I said at the beginning of the stream, for my channel members, originally that's what I was going to do this morning. I was going to do a channel member stream, but nonetheless, we will do one probably in the next two days. I'll do one. I'll do one or two channel members only streams. But for today and the release of the FSLabs Neo, we're going to test this bad boy out. I wonder why I didn't pick up the setting for the other wing. Frank Gell says, I'm flying through Kingston radar heading west. Nice. I'm going to see if I can find you on the Vatsim radar. Do you have a flight number? Are you BWA 767? I got you. Guys, if you're flying virtually right now and on Vatsim, if you'd like, I can track your flights, or I can show you where you guys are. Here, I'll bring it up here. Let's have a look, and we'll see. I believe this is Frank flying along to Cancun. Who else is going to Cancun? Oh, that's me. Actually, I should get my name out of there. Well, now you guys know. What happened to Hunter? I wonder if Hunter got the iFly to work. Yeah, that's you, Frank. Yeah, I figured. Thank you, man. Thank you. Might intercept. We'll see. I'm just off the coast of Cuba there. Guys, if you haven't joined the Discord as well, please consider joining the Discord. Exclamation Discord in the chat. Free to join. You know, we post some good aviation pictures, sim-related stuff in it. Food pictures, which is always my favorite. And yeah, when we get into the cruise portion of our flight here on the channel, I always like to bring it up and especially take a look at all the different foods that everybody's eating. It gives me ideas. It gives me ideas for future meals. And I'm not gonna lie, I like eating, so. All right, 41 people in the chat. Excelente. Hunter, you're still testing? Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. I gotta take a phone call. I'll be right. Check. I'm back. Sorry, I had to take an important phone call. But I am back now. Captain Cayano in the house. How is the FSLabs A321neo? Do you recommend it? What about the exterior modeling? So far, so good. I like it. I mean, you know, the argument is if you already own the Phoenix, should you get the FSLabs? My argument back is if you're a fanatic or if you're like really into Airbus, and I know a lot of people are, then, and if you have the disposable income to do it, to buy it, then yes, get it. The FSLabs has more system depth, and it's a little more advanced. Especially if you're using it for study level, like you might be planning a career in the airlines that flies the Airbus, or if you're just curious and to want to know as much as you can about the aircraft, then it's definitely worth a pickup, number one. As for the Neo variant, yes, it's good. It's a welcome addition. It sounds good. The engines are different. Yeah, I mean, it's just a different aircraft, right? It looks good. It feels good. So yes, I definitely would recommend it. As soon as I found out that it came out, I bought it. And I found out by accident. I was just doing my, daily rituals of just updating the, various softwares and the add-ons before I do a live stream. I was planning on live streaming later on in the day. And yeah, I came across it and I was like, you know what? I got to do it. I got to buy it. So as for exterior modeling, yeah, it looks nice. Very nice. I am on Microsoft 2024. I haven't had a look at it in 2020 yet. Perhaps in the near future we will, but given now that Microsoft 2024 is running a little bit better, I think I'll be doing a lot more streaming in 2024. But yeah, have a look for yourself, Captain Cayano. So it does have an option for the Pratt & Whitney in the control panel. However, it's not available just yet. So I'm hoping that it'll come soon. But they do have the section in there for liveries for the Pratt & Whitney. So exterior modeling, good. Like the interior, the flight deck, very, very nice. Very nice. Cabin, nah. The cabin is not good. Straight up, it's not good. There's the Costa Cuba. I'm happy. I mean, it is a little pricey. I live here in Canada. Even though our dollar is a little better right now, it still came out to just shy of $100 Canadian for me. That is pretty, it's pretty expensive, guys. But I use some of the donations that I receive monthly, and I put it towards it. 2 sausages and a Basset Hound. 2020 model is great. Glad they added a cabin, but it needs work. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. But yeah, my top of descent at 17 Zulu. Well, I'll see you. I'll be a while. Let's see if we can catch each other. I might get in a little bit before you. My top of descent is actually 1622. So I'll be ahead of you. Top of descent, 1622 Zulu. Oops. I will be back on later on again tonight, guys. Join the Discord, !Discord. I have a route suggestion channel in there. Let me know what routes you guys want to see. And, we'll come back later on tonight and I'll fly this again. I mean, I'm looking forward to flying it often now. So much so now that I might actually go back to WinWing now and pick up the whole autopilot, which is a little pricey, but I think I'm going to do it. Because I've got the Thrustmaster side stick. I've got the Thrustmaster throttles, which I don't have hooked up right now, but it's very easy to hook them up. and I've got the MacDo or the MCDU from WinWing, so it'd be nice to just get it all set up. The only other thing I'm missing is a mini overhead panel. If I can get that in there too, holy smokes. Nice. What are those settings to set engines or to change the new radio panel? Yeah, I saw that in the thing as well, in the purchase page. I think you're gonna have to fiddle around in here in the MCDU. So yeah, so you've got an options tab in here, and then there's different things that you can play around with it. I haven't played around with it with the Neo version yet, but yeah, it's all in here. Like see, there's all so yeah, you can do new, classic, your brake types, but as you can see, it says requires sim start, so you'll have to fiddle around in there. I'm gonna have to check myself. Because yeah, I do want the new radio panels as well. I think for tonight's flight, that's how we'll do it. Kyrie says plane pics. Yeah, I'll open up the Discord in a bit. The Giggly Audie's in the house. Welcome on board. Welcome, welcome. 135 on the subs. Guys, let's try to get 150. I mean, I was aiming for 200 total. Like if we'd end up at 1200, flight level 1200. Or flight number 1200. All right, let me open up the Discord here, guys, really quickly. And Kyrie wants to show his... Ooh, got something happening here. What was that? Interesting. I don't know what I touched. I was going to make sure that the fuel is good. Guys, I do apologize for the delay. There is a big delay in the stream. So almost a minute delay here. So if you guys are chatting, I'll respond even if it's a late response. All right, so I've got the Discord opened. And let's quickly have a look at these airplane pics. Hunter, there's Mr. Hunter in the beautiful Max, iFly Max, which is available now for 2024 as well. So I'm looking forward to jumping back into that shortly too. But I think for the next little while we're gonna stick in Airbus, stick with Airbus. Look at this: Skittles, M&Ms, and a Dr. Pepper. Kyrie, you're living good. Kyrie. Excellent pictures here. He said, let me Photoshop. There's a JetBlue livery. Beautiful. Yeah, guys, if you want to check him out, check out the pictures here. All you got to do is just join the Discord. Frank says, Simbrief told me to land on RNAV 12 right, but all the real airplanes are currently landing on ILS 12 left. Oh, so then you know what? I'll do 12 left too. Oh, actually, I'm already on 12 left. So we'll keep it on that. Captain Cayano says, does it have auto brake off call out if you cancel auto brake early? I'm not sure. It was my first flight in it. Maiden voyage, guys. I'm setting for ILS 12 left. Yeah, that's what I'm at now too. And if you guys can take a look here, I wish the windows would pop out. But top of descent now is less than 80 nautical miles. So let's go ahead and start planning for our arrival. Oh, okay. So that... Oh, I set the wrong key for it. I see. Okay. So anyhow, what we're going to do is go over to our briefing. And let's take a look at the weather information for Cancun. Oh, here it is. All right. So... Gonna scroll down a bit. Oops. Okay, so here it is. So some of the numbers now we'll take down because we're gonna enter that information into the MCDU. So METAR, automated weather for Cancun, 130 at 4. I'm gonna write that number down because we're gonna need it. 5 statute miles in thunderstorms. So we'll keep a lookout for that. I wonder if the weather radar works. Scattered at 1,500 with cumulonimbus clouds. scattered at 8,800, overcast at 25,000. Temperature is 26 degrees Celsius, dew point 24. Altimeter is 3007. So, and then, you know, it looks like light rain and haze. And then it looks like it's going to move off and more storms coming in. So anyway, let's try to get in before that. So let's go over to the McDo and let's enter that information that we've just briefed. So we'll go over to the perf page, next phase, which is the approach phase. And this is the information, the page where we're going to enter the data. Sometimes it'll display right on the bottom in, you know, in orange, enter destination data. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Q&H first, as per the chart, or if there was a Vatsim controller, whatever ATIS says, it'll be 3007. So let's get that tuned in. Temperature was 26 degrees. This is in Celsius. We'll enter that. 130.4 was the wind speeds. So we'll enter that in. Transition altitude to flight level 200. I'll take it. We can confirm that. And our final approach speed 135. And we'll keep, we'll keep it at 135. I'm not sure why the displays blinked there. Let me take a look at the approach. ILS. Actually, it was ILS X-ray. I'll take that. And that's the first one I took. In Discord, did you get a chance to see my Christmas gold gift? I'm not sure if it'll be under the tree, but I can. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. That's crazy. I want one too. Let's both write a letter to Santa. Adam says, "Protect your privacy." Yes. You need to edit your name out of streams, dude. All right, so let's have a look now at our ILS is 250. 250 for the barrel. All right, that looks good. And that looks good. And then our top of descent, actually it's quite low. The approach starts at only 1,400 feet, but we'll go down to 3,000. So let's get set it. It's not too much longer now, guys. Let's see if we can butter this Neo. Maiden voyage. Maiden voyage. Vehicles and other stuff says, do you have the A380 in Microsoft 2024? I do. I do. Do you guys want to see a flight in that soon? Most definitely can. Don't tail strike it, right? There's a placard right here. Tail strike caution. Yeah, even on the takeoff, I was very, very careful to, you know, rotate slowly. But it felt nice, guys. It felt good. The control sensitivities are quite nice. Just the rudder feels heavy when you've got a little bit of input into it. It feels heavy, but and once you go through a certain point on the rudder pedals, the deflection, it just starts moving the aircraft a little too fast. So that's something that I might have to tweak. Going to speed it up once I get out of the controlled airspace. Roger. Actually, let me get the CTAF here for Cancun. Dot CTAF MMUN 18.1. Perfect. All right, let's try to get at least 1150 on the subs. Holy. I do appreciate you guys all sub. Oh, I just lost one. Came in and it left. Or is it back now? No, it's still here. Okay. There's such a big delay here, guys. I'm looking at almost a minute delay between what I say and You know, like how you guys hear the messages. KJVR says, what is the ETA? ETA is, so we're at 54 minutes, almost 55 minutes, and it's a 1 hour and 24 minute flight. So we're looking at about 30 minutes until our arrival. Uh, 30 minutes, or you can look at the UTC here, 1651 on the UTC. So guys, another thing, be careful when if you do purchase this aircraft. If you hover over the McDo, it automatically acts as a scratch pad, so you can type in numbers, see? But if you move out, then it's, you know, it goes back to using the number pad for your camera views. And same thing with the electronic flight bag here. All right, 10 nautical miles to that top of descent. We've already got our lower altitude programmed in. Once we get to this little bar here, we're going to click on it, and it'll start initiating the descent. We'll make sure that we're on the descent profile on our managed speeds, and we'll start making our way down. Once we get a little closer to the airport, we'll switch over the frequency, and we'll make a couple of radio calls there into Cancun, and we'll try to grease it in. We'll try to butter this bad boy. Mexican Aviator in the house. Welcome on board, my friend. Good afternoon to you. You got it. A321 Neo now available on FSLabs. I just purchased it like 2 hours ago. And she's nice. She's a nice aircraft. I'll be doing another stream later on tonight, guys. So we'll check it out again. Perhaps we'll do a European flight. We'll do some European ops. Any suggestions? You guys can write it down in the chat now. I'll write it down on my pad here, on my notepad, and we will see if we can accommodate those flights. I'm really happy with the aircraft. I can't believe so many people in the chat today too. Up to 60 people in the chat. There's our top of descent. I'm gonna go ahead and initiate that, and let's see if we'll capture that little dot there, which is our descent profile. Yeah, Mexican Aviator. Yeah, it's a lot. That's the only thing. Like here in Canada, with our dollar being what it is, actually it's a little better now than it was a few months ago, but still, I'm out of pocket $100, $100 Canadian. So, you know, with some of the donations that I received per month, and then some of my own money, I try to put it back into the sim. So $100 Canadian, and that was with I think it was an $11 discount, because I own the previous versions. So don't forget to sign up for your coupon, however you want to pronounce it. Maybe I'll still wait for the Phoenix. Well, now it's up to Phoenix. If they release theirs next week, I'm gonna do a Homer Simpson, you know, dope, because I'll have to buy that too. And yeah, it's just I gotta be careful. I gotta pick and choose what I'm gonna buy. What is the price already with the discount having the CO? Yeah, Roger's flight. It was, I think it was an $11 discount. $11. And then of course there's tax. Good old Canada and their, 52% tax. I'm telling you, I should do a couple of political courses and run for politics. Tell you. But yeah, there was tax on it too. I think it was $84 plus tax. The tax came out with the tax. I think it came out to like $95, $96. So the discount for me was kind of the tax, I guess. Adam, how are you? I'm good. Adam says, how are you? Started our descent. You can hear it's awfully quiet now. Come over to the wing here. The cool thing about this version is that you get a cabin. Not a good cabin by any means, but it's still a cabin now. Yes, Adam, I know. You're right, Adam. You're right. I'll give myself a timeout for that. All right, on course here now. Been airborne now for an hour. It's at 1 hour and 24 minutes. Got 24 minutes left to go. I feel like with that place, Phoenix will give you the A320 Neo Bro and A321 together. I know. Plus, I'm waiting for that Bluebird simulation for the 757 and the 767. I can't wait for that to come out. Ponitosaurus Rex, sorry if I mispronounced that. Good morning. Is the FSLabs A321 system simulation better than the Phoenix 20? I think there's a little bit more system depth in it. Yes. I could be wrong, but you know, given you know the the knowledge that I have between the two systems, I think this one is a little more system depth. Yes. Ponitosaurus Rex. I hope I said that right. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining the stream. I know some of you are watching it on the vertical stream as well. I try to get into that chat as well. But thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, guys. 34 likes. We had 60. I think we had up to 65 people in here at one point. Let's get some more likes in. Yeah, the 757 is coming out soon. I know. I can't wait. Hopefully, maybe right after the expo. Which, I don't know. I was planning on going, but I did this unexpected trip last week, so I think it might be a little too late. You never know. Roger's Flight says, I had no problem calibrating the throttles, but I haven't been able to calibrate them correctly in any other way. I've tried. I've watched tutorials and nothing. The throttles for this aircraft, all you gotta look, go to the options page, and then you're gonna go to controls, which is on the last page, your thrust levers, and depending on the throttle that you're using, if it doesn't have a reverse throttle on it, do single no reverse zone on lever. Click that and then just set your detents. It's so easy. But if you have like something that has reversers, or if you'd like reversers, if you're using the Thrustmaster throttle, the Airbus throttle, or if you're using the honeycomb, you know how you can push it back into the reverse position, then you can set it up like that. So just no reversers on the zone or with reverse, and then just click on your detent zones. You click on your detent zones, and then you go through your detents and then set them. It's so easy. So easy. Vehicles and other stuff in the house. Welcome on board. All right, we're back in the altimeter setting region. Let's go ahead and toggle that. It was 3007 on the altimeter, as we briefed earlier. Let's go ahead and cross-check ×2. We'll get that set up for our standby instrument here, or our backup. 3007 set. That's good. Guys, 2 more and we're at 1140. Wow, a lot of subs today. A lot of subs. Let's keep it going. Let's try to get 1200. Skymaster, you don't need to put yourself on a timeout and talking about politics. Wow, we're that far behind on the chat. I might be 2 minutes ahead of you guys. It's good. If I crash, I'll just stop the sim. I'll have 2 minutes. No, it'll be good. There's my dogs wishing me a safe arrival into Cancun this morning. I don't know why my dog's barking now. It's like he's like clockwork, you know. Breakfast, he'll bark for no reason. We feed him so good, and then he barks for lunch, and then he'll bark for dinner. All right, we're at 1140. Thank you so much, guys. Let's keep it going. Vehicles and other subs says this is much money to get airplane. Yeah, I know. It's a very expensive hobby. Mr. Yusos in the house, thank you for that. And thank you for the subscription. Welcome on board, my friend. Holy smokes, guys. We might be able to get up to 1150. Thank you for the subscription. Ooh, you can see a little bit of rocking here, a little bit of turbulence. Let's hope we can butter the landing. Oh, I lost the subscription now. Or no, maybe. Yeah, I did. Come on, guys. Let's get 1150 on the subs. A lot of airlines are getting the A321 Neo. Yes. It's a good airplane. But vehicles and other stuff, yeah, this, you know, once you go down the rabbit hole, it becomes very expensive. Anything aviation, whether you're doing it in real life or if you're doing it even as a sim, you know, the further you get into it and start doing your upgrades, the more money you'll spend. It's a good hobby, though. Good hobby, and it's also a good training tool if you're ever considering being a real life pilot. It'll give you the, at least, you know, the visuals, you know, the visual representations, going through your flows. You know, it's a good practice tool for that. Now, real flying as opposed to desktop flying, no, real flying is so different than desktop flying. So we're descending through 14,000 feet here. I don't see my little descent profile. So it looks like we're a little high here. But we're going to be coming around. If you look at the navigational display, we're going to be coming around on a downwind, left base, and then we're going to set up for the final. I'll follow the whole approach. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn on that weather radar. No, I had it turned on the other one. I wonder if I can. Okay, there it is. So we got a little bit of weather in the area. As you can see, the clouds here. Yon Chi in the house. Welcome on board. Does it have L dev on the FSL A321? Because the P3D version, it's missing the L dev. What is that? The lateral deviation? I don't know what that is. I saw a message for it up in the display here. I'm not a real life Airbus pilot, guys. So. Yon Chi, if you can walk me through it, I'll see if I can find it for you. But it does have a lot of system depth in it. Skymaster, what jet airliners are free? What do you mean, in the sim? If you want liveries, guys, flightsim.to. all you got to do is just make an account. So it remembers what you've downloaded. Sometimes you'll forget, and then you might re-download something that you've already got in your library. So yeah, free account there. It remembers what you downloaded, and lots and lots of freeware stuff on that. For the RNAV approach. I'm not sure. I'll have to see. I'm flying an ILS. I think the Phoenix has it. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get the aircraft configured now for the landing. Let's get the landing lights on. We'll get the runway turn off. Seatbelt sign now can come on. And let's advise our cabin crew. Flight attendants, please prepare for landing. Thank you. We'll brief the airport diagram here. Let's take a look. We are going to be taking 1-2 left. So 2 parallel runways. We're going to be on the left side here. 9,186 feet long, and it'll be a right turnout. Right turnout. So we'll do auto brake low. Now, guys, I don't know if I've got my reversers configured, so we'll have to see. Yeah, Phoenix does, yeah. Yeah, I've used it once on the Phoenix. All right, so we've got an altitude target here, 8,000 feet. We're just a little fast. I'm going to fly the whole approach. We'll use the autopilot until we're right down to the, once we're all set up for the approach. And then I'll disconnect. We'll try to hand fly it and land. Like I said, guys, I don't know if I've got my reversers set up correctly. If not, it'll just be manual landing. Airplanes and Transportation just subscribed. Welcome on board. Welcome. Dwan Varsity in the house. Hello, sir. Just tuning in. Welcome on board. Thank you. Thank you for that. Listen to these engines go through their paces here. Yeah, we're getting really close to 1150, guys. If we can get up to 1150 subs. Holy smokes. Mexican Aviator, the sounds are good. It's all default sounds, like standard sounds with the aircraft. Really nice. Overall, the sounds are nice. Now, can someone make a better, better sound pack for it? Of course. So auto brake is set to low. Let's go ahead and arm our spoiler. We've got flaps and gear to go. It's a green box doing the same work as a localizer. Okay. It should be in here. There's a lot of depth. There's the airport. Skymaster, what aircraft can you fly for free that you don't have to buy? Oh, that I don't know. That I don't know. Whatever comes with the simulator. I don't know if there's any third-party freeware aircraft other than the fly-by-wire. Actually, the fly-by-wire A321 Neo. That's a really good aircraft, airplane, and the A380. A380 is good too. So yeah, there you go. Also, actually, you know what? No, there's more. There's the Headwind A330. And as you can see on the approach here, we've got these, magenta circles. Those are our speed altitude restrictions. So we're going to follow those. Speed is good here. I can deploy a little bit of flap, but we'll wait until we're a little bit further. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. The A320, the A380, the Headwind, the Salty 747. Yeah. Aircraft sounds really nice. Yeah, they're all free, the fly-by-wire, and they're good. Especially the Neo. The Neo is good. I haven't been in it in a while, but it's good. See if we can catch some lightning. The aircraft sounds really good, guys. It does. Like I said, I was aboard a A321 in real life 4 days ago. And yeah, it sounds really similar. I mean, like inside the cabin here, so. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I might cut across the approach here. Should I? Nah, you know what? We'll just fly it. Let's just fly it. Mr. Yusas, the plane has its own database with Navigraph, so it should handle it just fine, even for the RNP approach. There you go. Thank you so much for that. Holy smokes, there's 50 of us in here for the arrival. No pressure, eh? No pressure. But I'm not going to touch anything until we get, you know, turned around and lined up with the runway. I just want to see if it'll fly it. Like I said, guys, maiden voyage, first flight in it. All I did was download it, jump in the aircraft, set up my camera views, updated GSX Pro, and went into Navigraph to make sure that the Eric was current. And then that's it. We're flying it together. Ben Davis just subscribed. Welcome on board. Thank you for that. Owls just picked it up. How's it going? Owls, welcome on board. Yeah, man, it's sweet. It's nice. You're gonna like it. Okay, we're turning left base. I should make a call, but let me see if anybody's in the area. Yeah, you're gonna like it. Yeah, it's just me out here. I'll go ahead and switch over. All right, speed check good. I'm going to give it a notch of flaps here in the base leg. Hell yeah, 5 to go. Is this that Microsoft 2024? Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Solid snake in house. Can't wait for the landing in Cancun. Yeah. No pressure. All right, speed check good. I can give it another notch of flaps, but we're gonna wait. We'll make sure that we're turned on final here. All right, like I said, we still got those speed restrictions. Bienvenidos. Cancun says Mexican aviator. There you go. Cancun traffic, American 1114 on final for the ILS 12 left approach. Cancun traffic. Let's go ahead and ping our flight attendants. You can see the walls of rain here. That's pretty cool. All right, speed check good. We're going to give it another notch of flaps here. We'll start slowing her down. Let's listen to those sounds here. You can watch the animation here in the back. Sounding nice. Very, very good. Let's go ahead and get the gear down now. Gear coming down. Watch the animation for that. Beautiful. All right, speed check good. Flaps 3. Sup, Paige in the house. Didn't get the yeah, it was a very short notice stream. My plans were completely different for today. I was gonna get set up to do a members only stream. Went through my paces to get, you know, things updated daily, which I usually do before a stream. And yeah, I saw that this was available, so I was like, you know what, I gotta do it. I'm out $100 Canadian, but so far so good. I'm happy with the purchase. Yeah, it sounds amazing, guys. Sounds really, really good. All right, let me get my virtual seatbelt back on. And let's get ready to land this. I will go back to the chat once we land. All right, speed check good. Flaps full. Autopilot coming off. Sorry guys, I just touched the controls there a little. Glide slope alive. Ben Ponce in the house.
$2,500.
Check. Sim update 3 negative.
$2,000.
Cancun traffic, American 1114 short final, ILS 12 left, Cancun. Hey, runway in sight. So freeware scenery, guys. Flightsim.to.
Terrain.
$300. 100 above. 200 minimum.
Continue.
Sync rate.
30. 20. Retard. Retard. 10. 5.
All right, D-cell, there is no reversers. I don't have them bound through 100 knots. Through 80. Okay, manual braking. So I've got to bind the reversers. But anyway, we did it. Bro, I got an ad on the oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Sorry for that. Cancun traffic, American 1114, clear runway 12 left, Cancun. The engine sounds amazing. The aircraft handles really, really good. Oh, I think I took a wrong turn. Yeah, I did. Ah, it's okay. You know what? We're in for a little taxi now. All right, lights can come off. That can come off. Taxi light can come on. Let's go ahead and start the APU. 3, 2, 1. That started. Down here. That turned off.
Ladies and gentlemen, crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However,
Air
we ask
Boss
that you
Man in the
remain
house.
seated
Welcome on board,
until
my
the fasten
friend.
seatbelt sign has been switched off.
Air Bossman, it's been a
Portable
minute.
electronic
Welcome back.
devices for messaging and access may now be used. Please make sure that you take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat, and in the overhead lockers. Do take care when opening the lockers in case anything falls out. Smoking is not permitted until you
Yes,
reach a
Adam, yeah.
designated
I'm going to
smoking
stream
area.
again later on, and I'll get that sorted
On behalf
out.
of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your journey.
But the aircraft handles really, really nice, guys. Really nice. The only thing is we took a wrong turn. We're going to do a little bit of a taxi here, so... Yeah, I wonder why the reversers don't work. I had a problem in the with the other variants as well. MK in the house, kind of always the same no matter if the landing is very soft or a bit hard. Yeah. Your side stick, you can see a red button, click it, and oh, okay. Got you. All right. I don't know if I've got it mapped out on the actual control. All right, guys, this is freeware scenery from Flight Sim, flightsim.to. And it's been a while since I've been in here. I don't think it's that bad. Not that great. Ooh. Hey, you guys can listen to those engine sounds again. All right, clear right, left. So also with the rudder pedals, guys, you know, up to a certain point, the rudder pedals feel really nice and heavy. Once you deflect after a certain point, it becomes really, really sensitive. That's another thing I've got to set up for the next flight. Just gonna take this gate here. What is it, gate 62? Oh. It's another thing I don't like. Let's see. I'm gonna stop here for a second. I want to see if I can use the GSX Pro. Connections, services, 62. Oh, it didn't even show. Oh, it doesn't show. No, that's not it. Interesting. You know what? Let's just take this gate. We'll worry about that after. How do I like the Neo? The Neo is great. Really good. I just got it now. I just bought it. Like, I wasn't even planning. Like, I was just doing updates and I saw that it was available. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to just pick it up, stream it. I like 10-minute notice on the stream. But definitely like it. All right, A321 coming up here. No cheating, but a little bit of cheating here. Close enough. All right, let's go ahead and shut her down. Parking brake on. We're gonna come up and make sure that the APU bleed is on. We can go ahead and turn off all these lights. We'll turn that off. We'll keep the beacon switch on. That all looks good. And let's shut her down. Number 2, number 1 off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cancun. All right, let me see if I can. Operate jet bridge. Here it comes. There, it's making its way. Let's request deboard. That's it. We'll go ahead and turn off the seatbelt sign off. There we go, guys. And let's jump out and we can have a look on the outside. There it is, guys. Brought to you by FSLabs. A321 Neo variant now available. Not sure what's going on with my gate. The frames are not liking it. But here we go, guys. We've done it. Now let me go back quickly through the chat, see if I missed anything. I think I got everything. And Yon Chi, thank you so much for the help and for the suggestions.
The boarding requested.
I do appreciate everybody. All the likes today, all the subscriptions, all the chat, all the viewers. At one point, I think we were up to like 70 viewers in here. So very, very good. I'm very happy and excited for this aircraft. So typically, guys, I stream 6 p.m. Eastern time, Eastern Daylight Time, Eastern Standard Time. I do live here in Canada in Southern Ontario. You know, given the fact that I had time today to stream a little earlier, and that this aircraft came available, you know, I'm so glad that I did this early stream. Now, having said that, I will be back a little bit later on again tonight. If you guys haven't joined already, join the Discord, !Discord in the chat. Let me know if you guys want to see a route with this particular aircraft. Maybe not so much the carrier. We could try a different airline. Ibrahim Fosi, welcome on board. Thank you for the subscription, my friend. Welcome to the Skymaster 1 official channel. But yeah, let me know if there's any particular routes. I'm aiming for doing another flight in Europe tonight, a European op. Perhaps with the EasyJet or maybe even with TAP Portugal. But let me know. I've got to now look and see what carriers are presently operating the A321neo. But we'll be back. DCA ops for American would be cool, yeah. Or if you guys want, we can stick in America, or we can stick with the United States. There's the beautiful engines here, the LEAP engines. I'm not sure why they're spinning this fast. They do spin in real life as per like the wind or whatever, but I don't think they spin out this fast. MK says ENGM to EN. I'm gonna write that down. ENGM to NL. Yeah, let me know in the Discord if you haven't joined. If not, in the chat. I'm gonna hang out here just for a few more minutes, and we'll make sure that the deboarding process is well underway and the baggage is getting offloaded. You can see the passengers deboarding, and we'll call it a stream. Holy smokes, 56 likes. That's awesome. That's awesome. And almost at 1150 on the subs. Very good. Big shout out to everybody that joined, all my new channel subscribers, all my returning viewers. Big shout out and thank you for you as well. Big shout out to FSLabs and the A321neo, now available both on Microsoft 2020 and 2024. I'll write down this as well. Low to Ekron. Ekron has default handcrafted scenery. Gotcha. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a stream. I will be back later on tonight. I'm not sure about the time. I will give ample notice. You know, don't forget to smash that bell notification to be notified of the stream. I'll try to get it all tweaked up now with the reversers. I'll get that all set up, and I'll see you guys back in a few hours. Until then, guys, be good, be kind, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next stream. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all real soon.